this is Christoph, your Love Life Coach, and I'm so excited today because my first question came in from a young man in India. I'm going to call him Venerable Bobcat Cougar Lover. So, Bobcat, I want to talk to you about your question. It was a fascinating, subtle question. His question is, where does satisfaction reside? In the mind or in the heart? Where does happiness reside? In the mind or in the heart? So I want to say to you, none of that is quite the way it is. As far as I understand, satisfaction is about the body. Satisfaction resides in the body. It's when you're well fed and you're well pleasured, you're well rested, and you are satisfied on a physical level. Satisfaction resides in the body realm. Happiness, on the other hand, resides in the mind. It does not reside in the heart. Happiness is a construct of ego ideas of what you think is best. So in other words, an arranged marriage where the parents are happy and life seems to be set for you, that's an arrangement of happiness. It probably will be happy because all the pieces are in place that the mind understands to be true of what works well for one's life and one's goals. So it's fine to live life by satisfaction and happiness. But if you want to have joy, pure joy, joy resides in the heart. Joy comes from love. So the funny thing about love and joy is you may be without pleasure altogether. You may be without satisfaction on many levels when you find this love that fulfills you so deeply. You may be without happiness. It may not be the best arrangement for your mind and your ego's idea of what happiness should look like. But joy is unreasonable. Joy comes from the heart. And joy has a deeper quality to it than happiness. It is the feeling of being connected to all things. It's the feeling that everything is meaningful, that every small task is worthwhile. So I would say if you have a choice between joy and happiness and satisfaction, I would always go for joy. Because one thing that will happen is if you choose love and joy, eventually satisfaction will come. And eventually happiness will come, and when they come at a much higher octave than you would have ever experienced them. They come at a level where the priorities are your love for life and your love for another and your love for self. And so that permeates the quality of everything. But you have to remember that physical pleasure must be attended to. That's just a truth. Or and here's the wind again, the wind of love. So eventually, a great joy, a great love that has no physical dimension to it, no satisfaction to it, is not going to be sustainable. So you've got to really allow that is just the truth of being human on this planet. We are physically incarnated beings. And it's not to say that if you're cut off from physically seeing somebody or touching them, you can't have long periods of distance where you are totally still fulfilled because the last time you saw them, the connection was so deep, so fulfilling that it lasts and lasts and lasts, filling your heart with an enormous joy. So an omen happened before I made this video for you, Bobcat. The neighborhood cat who's been appearing in these videos lately, for the first time ever, came up to my porch asking to be headed. So I think that's the omen that this is the answer for you. I hope so. Much love, much joy. Choose love and joy. Love life. And if you would like a coaching session with me, you can have a coaching session by any means, and you can contact me by email or messaging me on Facebook. Okay, and I'll take you on a 3-month journey. That's the best way to do coaching. Much love, much joy.